Ta-da! I don't normally come on camera, and you'll have to excuse me, I'm looking at a 2-inch LCD on an old 4.3 Canon FS100 camera. Where have I been for the past good month for streaming? Well, I've been moving house. I am in the new place. Kind of. Done. Not. Yes. No. Maybe. This is sat right now on a monitor. My old monitor. Well, not my old monitor. I got rid of a couple things. It's sat in my chest of drawers and a CRT that I'm keeping for vintage machines. I'll sit down a moment. Ah, that's better. If I take the things out of my ass. And now I'm a lot lower, but that's framing for you. So, I still live with my brother, as people who do know me may or may not know. We ended up moving just because the landlady wanted to sell. Well, as it also happened, my nan went off to Canada to see my sister for a bit. So, I've been looking after the cat at my nan's house and staying at hers. And my brother's been in the flat. But with me also being at work 5 or 6 days a week, doing like 8-hour shifts or whatever and stuff in between, and all sorts of other junk, it's only in the past week or so that I've really got my ass into gear and got sorted out. Now there are still things in this room that need sorting. I've got some model kits up to my right, my new wardrobes that you can't see. Over here, bing, bing. They will probably be shown at some point on Twitter, just for whatever reasons. There's my shelf unit now behind me. You may see Cutie Honey's boot, maybe not. And again, I don't know the framing. There's the PlayStations and all that my games consoles to set back up. I've got a pile of Doctor Who DVDs down here. There's a Hoover right here in front of me. My cabinet, my television. This is all sorts sorted. So I've basically been busy. I have streamed. Though my nan's internet connection isn't as good, but it's been quiet. I've not really been feeling it. Last year, I had some pretty big life changes. I lost 2 people. A lot of people know this, but I lost 2 people that were obviously very close family. And it really did kind of put me on a downer, so that's why I haven't been doing Let's Plays or anything like that. It's just, I've not been motivated. I will get back to continuing them. We've just been dealing with all that and sorting things out and everything, and they've just fallen on the wayside. I've not had the heart to sort of kick back in, and I always keep saying, well, I'll continue. Pokemon Sapphire. Yes, I will continue Pokemon Sapphire. Maybe more as a stream play, which I started with Star Trek Armada. That's to be done. But there is a definite recording going to be happening of Blue Dragon on 360. That will be happening as stream play, and I'll just be, every time I play it, I will be streaming it. Simple as. No issues there. And I've been sorting things out and say with life in general, with work and everything coming up as well. I sort of go quiet through this period, and then I get 1 or 2 games done sort of in the meantime. My flat is near enough sorted out. I should be coming back into here properly Monday, he says, not knowing. Tomorrow or Monday, my nan's back. So, yes. From then, expect the possibilities of streaming to be done more casually as I did it before, more regular anyway. I will be going off to my dad's. Or I'll try to. I don't know, it's a bit funny at the moment with work. I'm in a weird contract situation where I could book holiday, but I'm better off if I don't, because my contract could finish this month, next month, or even December, and then I'm laid up for a month or 2 until March, beginning of, maybe mid-March, and then I can get back to work. So if I don't take holiday, I get the Wanga Tasibani no Wanga, I'll get it as cash. If I take it, well, obviously I still get it as cash, but not at the end of work. I just get it instead of my regular pay. So I'm also working 5.5 days. Now I didn't want to do 6, and I've kind of been gypped by having to do 5.5. But it's 45 hours, so it's money. So I'm going to try and get to my dad's, other random things in life. I've got to get my car to my uncle to do a bit of welding. I've got to change the alternator on it. Its MOT's due this month. And I was going to go to my dad's to do a mild winter service on it and just before it kicks off. But I might try and slip it through its MOT first. And then go to my dad's and do that. Sorted my brother out with the car, because my old Fiesta that many people still watch the video of, and I still get comments, which is really cool. That's brilliant, awesome, thanks. That's gone to the scrap heap in the sky. I don't know if it's fully gone yet, but my brother, we sorted him out with a new one. We got him a 1400 Focus Z-Tech, which is 6 months to a year younger than mine, the jammy sod. He still needs to wash it, which he'll probably see this. You know who you are, Doug. Get it washed. And Doug is not his real name, it's his stream name, or his internet name. Get it over and all. And then really, that's kind of my plan so far. I've got model kits galore to build. And I do want to be going to Whitby Sci-Fi and Comic Con convention. I am going to try and go cosplay. I have 3 pieces ordered to start my costume. 2 of them are here. I'm not going to show them just yet. One of them is a jacket. I need a black shirt, black trousers, sort of, not like a school trousers, but like a 70s suede. Just cheap ones, I'm not after expensive. And then I've got some thin black socks. And then I could do with some sort of black, cheap black dress shoe. And that's my costume sorted. All I've got to do then is keep the beard down and keep the hair shaved. So I'm going to try definitely for that. Because it's obviously where I live. Makes sense. And I really haven't got much more else to say. Still thinking of trying to sit motorcycle license. I'm wanting to have to look at my pennies at the moment, because I'm also wanting a PS4. And I've also been giving consideration to looking into the license for towing trailers on cars, because I've had my license now for 10 years, but it's never been an issue not being able to tow trailers. But it's starting to get annoying. Like, I could jump into a works van now, and if they say, oh, can you go and take the trailer? Sorry, can't, not licensed for it. Oh, jump in 7.5 tonner. Sorry, not licensed for it. Though C&C 1 license would cost me a lot more pennies than I actually have available, so we have to see on that one. I've been trying for 6 years to get a heavy goods, but the cash together. I'm not willing to take a loan before anyone says that, simply because I know I haven't got the means to pay it back properly, and getting in the debt would mess me up. Especially for where we are now in the flat that we've got. I need to keep finances nice and steady, because we are actually in a social let through one of the housing groups here, and we're an experiment. They've never let to 2 brothers specifically before. They've let to same-sex couples, men and women, and they were very much experiments, though that was some years ago they started them. But they've never let to 2 brothers. Obviously, we're not, we're 2 individuals. So this is where they're a bit humming and ahhing. Well, yes, you might have wild rave parties and cocaine. Wanna drag? You know, so they were just like... So I have to keep me money... Well, keep me money. Make sure I can stay financially supportive, you know, of my bills and that, which is... Thank God, going to be a lot easier with the difference in price. Got a very big nasty shock recently. If you're trying to rent in Whitby, some places are $7.50 a week, and for a seaside town in the northeast, that's appalling. So, other than that, nothing. Really can't think of anything now. I'm just kind of rambling. There are a lot of things I could link to and stuff, but to be honest, I'm a lazy content creator. However, do hit out people. Hit out. Yeah, I'm gonna smack that man. No. If you can watch, come to any of my streams now. I'm on Twitter. The link to my Twitter is in my YouTube stuff for anyone who sort of sees this video. If you ever see any people like LP Marshall 94, Detective Magnotta, Mr. Insane, a Purple Ronnie, we've got Commander Scarrow, there's Nemesis 3561 UK, if that's what he's going by these days, Nem. You need to reassure me of your name, bud. We've got Wiseman the Wicked. I've just been starting to watch a person called Serendipity. She's really cool. You know, if you ever catch my streams and you ever see any of these people's names, always give them a check out. Because, I don't know, I don't seem to do as good as I used to do with streaming and that and pulling in a crowd. I have my regulars. Always appreciated. Love it when you can. If you can't, it's fine. I don't play a lot of the usual crowd pleasers. War Thunder and Car Mechanics seem to be nerdy games for us sad folk who build model kits and read car manuals. Go figure. Speaking of car stuff, just as a random odd note, I've recently been watching, I'm still watching, a bloke called Musty One, and now I can't remember his full name, but he goes with Amesy's Automotive Corner and that. They have really cool stuff. I like watching them. So, yeah, I always hit out whatever you sort of, if you see anything I mention or link, give them a try, you might like them. And now, the jolly old man has to come closer to the camera because he hasn't got the remote control for this bloody thing. So, let's try and frame this now. Right. So I've been Looney Third. This is a very rare appearance on camera, and I was going to pop some shades on and a hat, you know, maybe just like, yeah, welcome to my stream, yeah. No, I just can be asked. So, I don't know, I really am rambling now. Leon, if you're watching this, you'll see why I'm just like completely unprepared and like, I was going to write a list. Oh, no I didn't. Hi, how are you? How's the weather? Right, thank you very much for watching. This may or may not have cleared anything up, and I shall see you all on the internet. Nope, that's not the right button.